Whoa, 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 hey, my Dorito posters, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, my Dorito posters? Are you ready? Are you staying crunchy and tasty and powdered and cheese? Of course, I am a bat, you know. I'm not a bad Dorito sucker brat, okay? That's, a bunch of misinformation and fake news. That is fake news and misinformation from my detractors, dude. No, that's misinformation spread by, vile villains in there, and, they're evil henchmen, yeah. Yeah, that is not true, no. Alright, we need secrets. Alright, I got the secret of Holodrum written here. Alright, Alright, HJ. We need to get the B. And I need to go where... Huh? Oh, where's that sign? I need that sign. Now we need D and then 2. Right, where's the hearts? Alright, hearts. Alright, this will take a little bit of time, so please bear with me. Alright, that's a G, right? Alright, now I need an exclamation point. Hey, Evan! Wait, where's the exclamation point? Oh, wait, there it is. Right there, and I need circle. Alright, now. Next time. No, you're. Oh, licking in his neck? Oh, no. I am not tasty now. I am not tasty or cute. That's, misinformation and fake news spread by, vile villains and that is, yeah, it's misinformation. I am not tasty. Oh, hi, kitty. Hey, kitty, what's up? Naughty kitty. Oh, no, the naughty kitty's here. I'm not cute. I am not cute. That is misinformation. That is fake news. That is fake news of the highest caliber. That is fake news of the highest caliber, yeah. Anyway. Hey, legs. Hey, legs for eyes. Alright, I don't understand what those emojis mean. Fair and sorceress of shadows, Twin Reva will not let your deeds be wasted. No, I do not taste like waifu, no. Look, Farron, the troubles you caused now burn as the flames of sorrow. When the flame of destruction has been and despair have been lit, we will offer up our sacrifice and the dark rites of the Gerudo will be complete. Now, then the evil king shall return. Uh-oh. So we're gonna have to go. Alright, I do not taste like waifu. I am not a chip. I am not a chip. That is, a bunch of misinformation and fake news. Why can't we like the flame of free food? And the cat and run, no, thank you, but I'm not a waifu. I'm not cute, but I am a pat fairy and, possibly a waifu, I guess. Yeah, Link, oh no, we got wasted. No, Link is, unconscious right there. No. Alright, there is an ad break going on. Rolling around at the speed of sound. Got places to go, gotta follow my rainbow. Don't look at me, gotta keep moving on. Trust in me and I'll set you free. Alright, yo. We got some dudes drinking, yeah, they're drinking, wheats. They're drinking wheat tea. Yeah, that's definitely not beer. They're drinking wheat tea. You remember that from, Batten Kaidos, right? Yeah, totally not alcohol, by the way. Even though the original, had it be alcohol with no issue. I don't know why they, insisted on censoring shit. Drinking Wheaties. Now, I saw a red flash in the woods, and when I went to see what it was, you were lying there. I'm so glad you're feeling better. Come, won't you dance with me? By the way, Dennis, you have a weekend. Good night. I was worried the whole time you slept. You're Link, right? Oh, yeah. No, wait, aren't we supposed to be dancing with her? Alright, now, Link, you've awakened. It's me, Eppa. I'm still the Nurston, the dancing girl you found collapsing found you collapsing. Oh no. Then listen, Link, when I return to Zelda. Alright now. Alright now, Link, so it says Link's awakened? Sir Cresta, we oppose traveling a trip so we can sneak in into Hyrule. And, can't we please? Alright, do we need to talk to everybody? Alright, now. We're actually Hyrulean Knights, in disguise. Won't you hear my Oracle Seasons? Alright, now. Too strong-willed, but very kind, yeah. Alright, now. Oh, you're shy. Dancing will ease your heart. Yeah, Din's also very sexy, by the way. I like Nairu because she's much cuter, but, Din is much sexier, yeah. By the way, Din, you have some explaining to do about the divine prank that, you gave, Ganondorf the Triforce of Power, Thank you, awkward thing. I mean, Link seems to be dancing pretty well. Yeah, we have a secret symbol of Hyrule, yeah. Yeah, it's called the Triforce of Courage. It's, very, very, important to, Hyrule. Yeah, we're gonna dance the night away. Dancing all night? Yeah, we're dancing the night away. Uh-oh, thunderbolts. Oh, that's not good. Well, that can't be good. It just destroyed a bunch of barrels. It destroyed all the beer, man. All our rum is gone. No! I found you, Din. You hid yourself well, but you cannot escape ONOX, General of Darkness. No. Link had a hand tattoo? That's why... That's why, you said we're gonna get tired? No. Oh, no. What? Not today. So irritable, you defeated Baron, Sorceress of Shadows. I will not fall as easily as she. No, Link! No! No! Oh, no. Yeah, Link has probably got a tattoo of something really silly like, Mountain Dew on his hand. That's probably why, people hire him, because, Holy shit, talking tornado. I think that tornado might have been being controlled or, was containing something. Like this big dude in a conical hat that, looks a little sus. Hey, Annabelle, what's up? Alright, when I imprison Oracle Seasons and buried a temple that houses the season spirits, the seasons of Halidrum will cast into chaos, and the bountiful gifts of nature will rot, and all living things will perish. This is the world of darkness that I long for. No, Ox, no! No, Ox has become ugly bastard, no! And he's entrapping her in one of those, crystals that, Ganondorf trapped, Hi, honey. Thank you for the head pats, by the way. If that guy goes down, or goes ting, 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 ting. No, leave that Oracle of Seasons alone, no. No, you're being... Now in the Temple of Seasons, spring, summer, fall, winter. Fall into chaos. Chaos. I can do anything. Chaos. Now the seasons are going all out of are going wacky tobacky, man. No, the seasons are going all wacky tobacky, man. That's not good. The season's in chaos. No. Oh no, now it's chaos season. By the way, we're like in winter. But it was just summer a while ago, but it's that kind of ice cold out here. You turn the kingdom into Detroit. Yeah, kind of like that, yeah. It's gonna cause like localized tornadoes and a whole bunch of natural disasters that'll probably ravage the world and everything, but that's nothing we can't handle. After all, saving people from natural disasters is, something a real hero would do, yeah. By the way, we start off with, our sword, at the first sign of trouble. Alright, now. We start off with our trusty sword. Alright, now. Just ignore. Hi there. Sword. Yes, indeed, sword. Sword of justice. Alright, now. Rules of nature. Our sword of justice. Hi there, I'm Rolma. Alright, now, do you know any gotcha? Alright, now. He's gonna give us alright, now, we're gonna get ourselves some gotcha seeds. Alright, now. You guys love yourselves like a dirt. I'll get. Alright. Cool, I got a gotcha seed. I love Genshin. By the way, he does look a little like Luigi, yeah? Yeah, in fact, some of the characters in Zelda are based on Mario and Luigi. You You remember Terran and that other guy, Ingo. What his name was Ingo, right? Yeah, I remember Ingo. Ingo took over from his brother. He's like Luigi if Luigi were evil. Alright, let's wake up the Maki Tree. Well, who's there? Did you wake me up? Who are you? No, what? Din was taken while he slept. And there's no sign of the Temple of Seasons. This is awful. Guarding the Oracle was my duty. Alas, I have withered. What is to be done, Link? With the seasons and chaos, the land is robbed of the very essence of nature, draining all its might. Can you save Din in my stead? It's all that great Maki Tree asked for. I sense evil in Northern Peak, where the Temple of Seasons rested. Nox has cast a shadow on the Northern Peak. I think you'll find him there. You'll need the 8 essences of nature that lie sleeping in Huddledrum. Gather all the 8. It's the only option. The essences possess a sacred power of nature, which can help you break the shadow barrier and save Den. Shall I repeat it? No, I'm good. I'm fine. I'm full of years. Do not remember anything. No. I'm sure you know. Humans are smart. They can remember quite a bit. Humans are smart. They can remember complex things. By the way, we are playing a Link game, so sometimes I will need to go back to, Oracle of Seasons for Oracle of Ages for a little bit. Alright, now, alright, first off, I do know where to I will go down here alright, now. I will go, check out the rings. I'll check out the rings. I have a ring secret. Alright, I do have a ring secret here. Alright, now. Alright, we got a level 1 ring box. Please, secret, and I asked about a secret. Make your choice. Alright, let's say a secret, shall we? Alright, I have one kind of written down here that's kind of like the universal ring code. So I will be typing that in. Alright, now this will take a little bit of time. Just to be kind of sure. Alright, now where was the ad again? Right over here. Alright, now I need lowercase b. And I need an S. There's an S, right? Alright, now I need a 9. Alright, and I need an and sign. Alright, now I need lowercase h and m. Alright, I need an uppercase R. Alright, I need a percent sign. And I need a down arrow. Okay, I brought your rings from Hot Library, so Basu, check your list. Alright, now. Hey, what? Did I screw it up? Wait, this isn't the right code. Wait a minute. Where are my rings? Where are my rings? I was told, that was a universal ring code and it didn't seem to work. That was strange. Oh well. Oh well, I guess I'm out of those rings then. Alright, now I will go, Oh wait, I was supposed to talk to the girl by the fountain, yeah. I was supposed to talk to a girl by the fountain. Yeah, she has one of the secrets I need. Alright, you're Link. I saw a statue in the library. I had to meet you. In honor of our meeting, I can teach you the happiness secret from the fairies and librarian's fairy woods taught to me. What do you say? This is just since you're so cool, Link. I'll tell you this happiness secret from the fairies of Liberia, so even you can be happier. Got it? Here's the secret. Right now, diamonds. F. W. Lowercase w. Very distinct on that. Plus and @ sign. Got it, yes. Now we can both be happy. Alright, now that I got that, Now I got that. Let's go look for a place where we can, you know, save the game. Yeah, I will have to go back to Oracle of Ages to, you know, put in the secrets. Alright, I will have to... Alright, I will have to save here. Alright, now, and I will have to go back to Oracle of Ages, because we are playing a Link game, so just bear with me for just a minute. I deeply apologize for this, but it's kind of necessary to do it. Alright, we need to go back to Link of Oracle of Ages. Alright, I'm sure I wrote it down correctly. Alright, now. Yes, our game is complete here. Alright, we need to go to the Fairy Woods. Where exactly in the Fairy Woods do we need to go? I'm sure, alright. No worry, the Fairy Woods are not that far. I'm pretty sure it's in the present, too. Yeah, the Fairy Woods are in the present, yeah. Alright, now. Watch out for Octoroks, they're pretty, you know, nasty. They're kind of, you know, real mean customers. But, you know, not really that tough. Alright, now... Alright, now the fairy we're looking for is over... this way, right? Yeah, right here. Hey, are you looking for me? Yes. Alright, now we need to put in the secret that we just got. Alright, now, and then we need to do F and then lowercase w. And then we need to put in... Where's the plus sign? Plus, and then we need to do @. That's a secret we taught to that girl from Holodrum. We'll give you some happiness, too. Alright, we got a heart container. Here's a secret to being happy in Holodrum. Alright, knock that out. Alright, question mark. Lowercase w. Pound sign. Alright, that. And then an uppercase N. Alright, now. And then we'll need to save the game. Alright, now, and then we need to switch back to Oracle of Seasons. We'll need to switch back to Oracle of Seasons now. Yeah, we have to do this basically for every secret. And there are going to be, you know, a little bit more complex things to do with them. So, just bear with me, I'm sorry. Alright, now... where do we turn... Alright, now where do we turn in the secrets? Right, I think we're supposed to go to the Oracle of Secrets to turn in the secret. That way we'll get ourselves a happiness secret. Oh yeah, remember that heart piece there for later. Let's see, the Oracle of... Wait, where is the Oracle of Seasons? Where's the Oracle of Secrets? Alright, maybe we can worry about that later. Alright, I'll worry about that later. I have stuff to do. Oh, sorry about that. Alright, now that we have the Gnarl Root Key, we can go into the first dungeon. Now, we are gonna learn to mess with seasons very soon, We're gonna learn to mess with seasons very soon. I don't know, watch out for, you know, sort of fireballs. You know, you can't really do much about them. Alright, now. Alright, I'm pretty sure we need to complete, like, the first couple of dungeons. Then we'll worry about the happiness secret. Alright, luckily this place shouldn't be too hard. Alright, I doubt we need a shield, right? Alright, one of these blocks has to be pushable. I kind of figured it might be that one. Alright, there's a wise old man up there, but I'm not gonna, you know, mess with him. I kinda, you know, already know what I need to do. Alright, we got some Stolfos, which are pretty easy enemies. They're luckily the most basic Stolfos type. Alright, we have a key, so... Alright, I know what to do with the key, so don't worry. Luckily, this dungeon is kind of, this dungeon is very basic, if I'm gonna, you know, put it out there. I would not say it's the worst Zelda dungeon ever, but, you know, it's, like, super basic and very easy to very easy to follow. Even someone like me should have no trouble with this. And, you know, I suck at video games. And it's no secret that I'm kind of trash at video games. Alright, watch out for, you know, my minions. Oh no, my baddie minions. Oh no, we have alright, minions. Oh, we have, you know, these dudes with boomerangs. Wait, are those moblins? Alright, can we push that block? Probably, because... Probably gonna need to defeat the moblins first. Alright, moblin defeated. Dodge the blade trap, obviously. Now we need to go through here. Right, is this the right way to go? Alright, now. There we go, and we got ourselves another gacha seed. Sorry, I have a bit of gas, I'm sorry. Alright, dodge the blade trap, because those are, you know, razor sharp. Yeah, it's like being cut into... It's like getting yourself cut into with a razor blade. And, you know, we have these little bats that, you know, are wanting to bait us. They're little vampire bats that want to bait me. I mean, I assume keys are, you know, vampire bats. I mean, I assume keys are vampire bats. That's probably why they, you know, are kind of aggressive. You know, bats being classical vampire familiars. As well as, you know, things that they can turn into. You know, like obviously Count Dracula from Castlevania. Or like Alucard, his son. After all, Alucard is, you know, killing your own kind, any? No. I mean, geese are basically monsters, and I am not killing my own kind. I mean, you hate to see bat-on-bat violence, but, you know, this is just a video game, and, you know, people, for some reason, keep portraying bats as, you know, evil, horrible monsters. I mean, what do we do to, you know, deserve to be treated as horrible, evil monsters, really? Yeah, I will not stand for this I will not stand for this anti-bat propaganda. It's, you know, obviously supervillain propaganda. You know, it's probably... Oh, ow. It's obviously a supervillain propaganda. Obviously, it's supervillain propaganda. Yeah, it's very obviously a supervillain propaganda, so, that's probably why, you know, they're probably being anti-bat. Yeah, they're one. Yeah, I think they're being clever, yeah. Oh, we got our first boss. Our first mini boss. Good, you cannot pass. I mean, you shall not pass. Alright, wait. Oh wow, we just have to watch out for their boomerang. Ow. We just have to watch out for the boomerang. Pretty easy. Violence against bats, shame. I know, right? I know, right? It's a shame that so many people portray bats as, you know, some sort of horrible evil monster, but, you know, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do with silly mortals? What are you gonna do with silly mortals? What are you gonna do with silly mere mortals? Mere mortals cannot comprehend the awesomeness that is bats. I mean, you know that bats, you know, eat like thousands of mosquitoes, eat like tons and tons of mosquitoes in an hour. And, you know, bats are also, you know, important pollinators, too. So bats are actually pretty important, bats are not only cool, but they're also, like, super important to the environment and all that. Also, bats make up, like, 25% of all mammals on Earth. Which, you know, makes them super important. We got a bunch of boomerang. We got a bunch of these. We got a bunch of these Goombas with boomerangs. Boomerang Goombas. I'd probably make that into a villain in the video game world. Bats are important. No. Bats are not cute, but they are super important. They're not cute though. That is, 100% fake news. Bats are not. No, bats are not cute. No, I'm not cute. That's, a bunch of misinformation and fake news. That's a bunch of lies and misinformation spread by supervillains and their evil henchmen. Yeah. I am not cute. Ow. Alright, we got, poked by, one of the easiest enemies in the game, so I, probably shouldn't get this too distracted. Oh nice, there's a fairy right in that bush. Alright, we're gonna need some more ember seeds. Yeah, I need ember seeds. Yeah, Endorito is 100%, misinformation and fake news. Endorito is 100% misinformation and fake news. I don't know what to tell you guys. There's no such thing as Endorito. Endorito is fake news, misinformation. There's no Endorito. That was just an illusion. I keep telling you guys, it's just illusion magic. And I'm very good at that. I'm very good at illusion magic. I Indamati am incredibly skilled at illusion magic, and you guys, you guys really seem to believe it for whatever reason. I don't know why. I don't know why you guys insist on doing that. I don't know why you guys insist on believing in illusion magic. It's 100% real when it's not. And over here we got a boss from Zelda Past, Aquamentus. Obviously, his weak point is a horn. And it's not really that hard. Yeah, I'm glad they put Aquamentus in it. They need to bring him back in, like, a Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom type game. I mean, they brought back Leok. Alright, we got ourselves, the fertile soil, which is pretty nice. I'm not gonna lie. We got fertile soil. Yeah, Endorito is, 100% fake news. Yeah, that is misinformation and fake news. I keep telling you guys that's misinformation. Oh no. Oh wait, this is actually a good thing. But it's me, the Maku tree. Some of the fertile soil has come to me too. I already feel stronger. All my dreams I saw a temple of seasons in a strange land I do not know. There he saw a precious item that would aid you, Link. That's all I can see for now. Oh well, at least. Oh no, Maple's here! Oh no, Maple. Alright, Maple is here. Oh no, well, we lost a bunch of our seeds. And we can, steal it. We can, steal some of her stuff. Alright, we lost a lot of our seeds, but that's okay. It's okay, the witch is kind of a tsundere. She kind of reminds me of, Annabelle a little bit. And kind of like all you guys who insist that I'm cute and, somehow you're not. I mean, you guys know that you're cute. Okay? I am not cute. I am not cute, no. I am 100% not cute. I am not cute, unlike all of you, yeah. Now, we need to establish, who is cute and who is not. And I am 100% not cute. I am 100% not cute. Alright, now. And this guy gives you a whole bunch of rupees, which is pretty nice. Nice, he gave us like 100 rupees. Over here, we need to burn this to, get ourselves, so we can get ourselves a Cuckoo Dex. Yeah, the Cuckoo Dex, which, has all the has information on 150, cuckoos. Cuckoo-mon? I mean, could you imagine all the information on different types of chickens? Yeah, and, you're running around collecting them like they're Pokemons. No, I am not, I am not deflecting, and I am not cute. No, you're not allowed to doubt that. You're not allowed to doubt that. That's, not true. No. No. Bad. No. Inamani is a pretty not cute bad girl, yeah. Not cute. 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 Bank it. See, is that a Cocodex? Yeah. Alright, now, and we got ourselves a Lon egg, which we need to turn into, Maple's wanting that. Steal the hearts of many. Yeah, I, Entomology, do not steal hearts. I, Entomology, do not steal hearts, but, other fairies might. And they might steal it quite literally. So you need to be careful of that. In fact, don't really give anything to fairies, and don't take anything from them. No. Especially dirty unsealy. I am not in denial. I never deny anything because there's nothing to deny. I never deny anything because there is absolutely nothing to deny. I don't deny nothing. Wait, young traveler, I am a wandering prophet, Sorka. I can feel it. Spring, summer, autumn, winter. The 4 seasons are calling you. Make no mistake, the temple seasons is still hidden in this world. If you can find the temple, then pay a visit to the spirits who live there. Surely they can help you. I can help you. Alright, sure, I will find them. I am never in denial because there's nothing to deny. I never deny nothing. I never deny nothing. I never deny anything, because there's nothing to deny. What came first, Dorito? No. I am not a Dorito. Calling me a Dorito is 100% misinformation. That's supervillain propaganda. And over here we encounter, alright now, a temple called to Rosa. Alright, we have to follow that character in particular, to get the Subrosa. Now we kind of have to do a bit of a stealth section. Well, it's not too complicated, we just have to hide behind trees, really. We just kind of have to hide behind trees. As long as we stay right here, she can't see us. Now, this is a little trick to getting through her. Alright, she'll, try to figure you out right there, so you need to stay hidden. So, best to stay hidden. Luckily, getting her to show you the way to Suburbia, the underground world is, very easy. Alright, now, we're in the underground from Undertale. Deep in the underground. Alright, we're deep in the underground in Undertale, yeah. Alright, we're suddenly in the underground from Undertale. You might recognize the place. King Asgore kind of runs this place. King Asgore kind of runs this place. We kind of need to go talk to him about the Route of Seasons. Yeah, unfortunately, we'll meet a whole bunch of kooky characters along the way, and we'll meet a fish woman who will burn down her house. And we'll also meet an ultra-cool skeleton, and we'll also meet his brother who, does a bunch of puns. And then we'll, have to run away from her, and also we'll meet a killer robot. Who just wants to be a cool entertainer, yeah. By the way, the best season is, obviously fall. I mean, it's not ultra cold or ultra hot, which instantly makes it a lot better. Plus, Fall doesn't have, wild, storms between wild storms. mm, mm. Unlike what happens with spring. Which, instantly makes it the best season. Which is probably why, which is probably why General ONOX messing around with the seasons is probably going to cause a whole bunch of natural disasters, not to mention, really will destroy, all life on this world, so we have to kind of, deal with that. Also, I know you're technically supposed to get the boomerang, but you can just use bombs. Yeah, I learned that from Minivan. Of course, the boomerang is still pretty useful because you can turn sparks into fairies, which is pretty nice. Yeah, but... no, I am not... my cuteness is not... I am not cute because... I am not cute, and how would you describe cuteness as a natural disaster anyway? My face is a natural disaster because it's, very not cute. I mean, I look like a... I look like a pig with... I look like a pig, combined with a Discord mod. Yeah, that. I look like a pig, combined with a Discord mod. I look like one of those, one of those memes that is making fun of, neckbeards on Reddit, yeah. That is the actual truth, yeah. That is the actual truth. Yeah, not anything about cuteness. There is no cuteness to be had, no. None. No cuteness. No cuteness. There is no cuteness. No. There is no natural cuteness. Alright, sure, I can, take this route of seasons and, use it to make it winter or whatever. Alright now. We will alright now. Link, he came to town. Do. Alright, Link. Alright, I need to remember that song from, back when I was, going into high school. Alright, I guess I'll play a little bit of dancing so I can get the boomerang, I guess. Nineveh uses her illusion magic to make her seem not cute. No. The illusion magic is for making it seem like it's for covering up blemishes and scars that I'm clearly hiding. From all my numerous battles that, I had that, really messed up my body. One time I survived, getting burnt to death, yeah. Alright, good thing this game doesn't cost us any. You're pretty good. You're our best answer today. Here's your prize. And we get ourselves a boomerang, yeah. Yeah, we got ourselves a boomerang, which is pretty nice, and luckily I didn't fail the dancing game whatsoever. I did it first try. Nice. I did a dancing game first try. Nice. That's very good. That's very good considering my skill level. That's very good considering my skill level at video games. It took a bit longer than that, I think. Oh, hey, that's it. Yeah, we can go across, frozen water now. You have the Route of Seasons. With that Route of Seasons held in the eldest power to season spirits, you can change the seasons, but I say that it only has the power of winter. Swing that rod from top to stump, it's the power that won't be unleashed. Yeah, I understand, don't worry. Yeah, sorry about burping, by the way. I apologize, I just have, bad gas, so I'm sorry about that. I promise I'm not doing it on purpose. Alright, and we can, obviously freeze things. I might as well grab a few more bombs, because why not? And we can also make snowbanks up here, which is pretty nice, not gonna lie. Whoa, watch out for the arrow. Nice try with that arrow. Alright, that leads to a fairy spring, alright. Alright, since this tree is dead, I'm guessing we can go over here. Alright, good thing moblins drop bombs. Alright, be careful of those like say, you know, obviously, whoops. Alright, I need to be careful of moblins too. They kind of shoot arrows, which is pretty nasty. Arrows can hurt pretty well. Yeah, I canonically use illusion magic to hide, you know, blemishes and scars, yeah, that, you know, are caused by, you know, some very not-so-great things that happen to me in the lore, yeah. The reason I survived, you know, getting, you know, burnt to the stake is because a crazy beast, you know, tried to burn me alive at the stake, yeah. So I still have some burns from that. I mean, I have healing magic, so, you know, it's not too bad, so... I'm basically healed from the worst of it, but I still have some pretty nasty scars from it. Oh, cool, I got the shovel. Which means I can start digging. Which means I can start digging, which means I can, you know... Which means I can start grinding for rupees. Yeah, we can dig up rupees. Sometimes you will dig up enemies, and sometimes you will dig up, you know, giant rupees. Which, you know, are worth a ton. Plus, of course, we can start digging for ores. And we got some enemies down here, so we just need to take care of them real quick. Alright, whoops. Alright, took a hit right there, but that's okay. Just gotta be a little more careful about these, you know, moblins. And their arrows. Obviously, we don't have the ability to swim just yet. And of course, you know what we're supposed to do here to, you know, progress. We need to make it winter time. So that we can, you know, remove those, so that we can get by these trees. I wonder how much of this map is actually, you know... I mean, this place has like four right, this game has like 4 different maps. I know, Leapers. I recognize Leapers. I remember them from, you know... Obviously, I remember Leapers from... Wait, what was it? Oh wait, there's where I'm supposed to go. That means there must be a way around here somewhere. Okay, mystery seeds, nice. Alright, so this is the way I'm supposed to go. Oh, whoops, I forgot, you know, Link can't, you know, go into deep water. Can't go into water just yet. Luckily, we can just heal ourselves by, you know, hopefully digging up a heart. Or, you know, I can just, you know... Or I could just make it, you know, ice cold. I'll just make it a little bit icy so we can get inside here. Oh wait, I believe this fairy also has a secret, doesn't she? Hey, I need that fairy? No, wait, no I don't. Link, great timing. Can I ask a favor of you? Alright, I will have to write this down. Sure thing. There's a man named Tingle on the edge of Lightning Village who thinks he's a fairy. I want you to tell him a secret. Understand? This is it. Alright, triangle... Or wait. It's diamonds. Capital F. Lowercase w. Lowercase h. And also an equal sign. Understand? Yes. Don't forget. Alright, sure thing. I'll be sure to remember that. Alright, since we're heading into the second dungeon anyway. Well, we're already at the second dungeon. Thanks remains. Alright, I need to go back to, you know, Oracle of Ages. And I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to talk to Tingle, right? Let's see, I remember where Tingle is. Alright, I remember where Tingle is, so I know where to go. Yes, I'm pretty... Alright, now, hey, Cyberzone. Hey, Cyberzone, oh, whoa. Alright, now, yeah, we need to go to... We need to play Oracle of Ages for just a little bit, even though I promised I'm playing Seasons. Yeah, it's because I'm doing a Link game, yeah. So I kind of need to go back and forth between the two. Yeah, so, yeah, that's kind of why I'm, going back and forth between two. In case you're probably wondering that for whatever reason. Let's see, I know where Tingle is, so I'm just gonna go right on out. Okay, I can't get past that statue. I never actually played these Zeldas. You never did that? Yeah, when I was growing up, I only had, Oracle of Ages, and, I had liked Oracle of Ages, but, I did play Oracle of Seasons as a rental, but, didn't do the Link game until a lot later in life. Yeah, fine, and, when I did, my copies, kind of stopped working. So I was unable to, get through them. So I was unable to, play them again, sadly. However, that's changed. At least these Zeldas are now widely available. Well, as long as the, Nintendo... As long as Nintendo allows it, basically. Do you by chance know cooler secrets in Tingle? Sure, I know a secret. Right now, we needed diamonds. Alright, capital F. Lowercase w. Lowercase h, and then we needed the equal sign, which is right here. What's this? I hate to admit it, but you're far cooler than Tingle. In exchange for teaching me that, I'll make it so you can carry more seeds. Close your eyes. Alright, now we'll carry more seeds now? Your seed satchel now carrying more seeds? I'll teach you a secret to carrying more seeds in Hollow Drum too. Right, question mark. Lowercase w. Pound sign. 5-inch. Capital G. Alright, there we go. The original Zelda. Alright, now we got, 99 of every seed. Alright, now I need to switch over back to, Oracle of Now I need to switch back to Oracle of Seasons. And I also need to, do, and I also, let's see, Oracle of Seasons, huh? Let's see, what's inside of, what's inside of this dungeon? Alright, 6 Moon doesn't seem like too complex. Alright, 6 Moon Remains shouldn't be too complicated. I haven't... Hold on for just a minute. Alright, just hold on for just a minute, yeah. Alright, 6 Remains. Alright. Alright, now, alright, I will... Alright, now, let's try this dungeon out, shall we? Alright, it shouldn't be too hard. I'm pretty sure I just need bombs. Pretty sure I need bombs? Was I supposed to go this way first? Alright, be careful. Whoop. I gotta be careful of the traps. Watch out for gels. Watch out for gels coming from the floor. They're trying to get me, obviously. Got 5 rupees. Whoops. Ow. Oh, yeah, those pots are too heavy for me. Alright, as 6 Remains, name would suggest there's plenty of ropes. And ropes are like, nope, 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 I don't want no ropes. And ropes are, basically nope ropes. You at least had fun with it? Yeah. I agree, Oracle... Oh, hey, Agent Ness, what's up? Hey, Agent Ness, what's up? Watch out. Ow, gels. Watch out for gels. Alright, watch out for those. Alright, we already solved this puzzle. Obviously, we need to go up. Alright, in this room, what do we got? Oh, gels. No, we got... Alright, the torches are shooting fireballs at me. That's not nice. It's a little bit of a nasty surprise. I got caught off guard by that. Alright, but soon I won't be caught off guard at all. Alright, just need to defeat those ropes and then, push this block. And we got ourselves a compass. Alright, let's make it... It's Jello. I mean, they are kind of gelatin-like, yeah. They are basically made of gelatin. Can't imagine, you know, the puzzles in this dungeon being too complex. Alright, that is definitely forming an arrow. That, you know, is definitely very suspicious. Plus the fact we did get bombs from the Moblin. Yeah, I kind of figured there was some... Oh, wow. Oh, well, I guess we found some money. Oh, wow, that's a lot of money. That is a whole bunch of money. At least there's no rupee like Lex in this game like there is in, you know, our Phantom Hourglass. Wow, that's a lot of money, dude. We got the money. We got the money. I need that. I need another dollar. Alright, we got a whole bunch of money. Wait, so... Wait, so how do we get past... Wait, was there something I was supposed to do? Oh, wait, the power bracelet is... Okay. Alright, now... Alright, let's try going through this door first and foremost. Alright, we got hard hat beetles here. I kind of know how to deal with those. Yeah, you're kind of supposed to push them into... You're supposed to push them into the void, yeah. Alright, we have some enemies over there that we need to deal with. Seems like the only way we can do... Whoop! Seems like the only way we can do that is with bombs. Now, sadly, I need to be more accurate. Alright, there we go. Yeah, I knew we needed bombs for that. And we got ourselves the power bracelet. I kind of figured we needed bombs for that. Alright, let's get the power bracelet now. Alright, whoa, we have to deal with the hard hat beetles again. Luckily, that makes them a little bit easier to deal with. And the fact that we can lift pots means we can, you know, get some stuff that's inside of the that said pots. Alright, we got a dungeon map, so that's pretty good. Not gonna lie. What was I supposed to do with this? Right now. You know, what was I supposed to do? Oh, whoa. Those are snakes. Those are snakes. Those are, you know, nasty snakes. Snakes on a plane. Snakes on a plane. Oh, wow. Those are traps. Those are some huge blade traps. Those are, you know, some huge nasty traps. And we kind of need to avoid, though. Whoa! Ow. I was saying we needed to avoid them. And I'm guessing we need to... I'm guessing we just need to push these aside, right? And we need to push them aside. Okay, gotcha, Seed. Okay, another one of these. Alright, we're on another side, aren't we? We're on the other side of this dungeon. Alright, looks like we're gonna need some bombs. Alright, are there any enemies in here? I would expect there to be floor masters, and, you know, that'd be kind of a dick move, really. Kind of a dick move if there were floor masters, really. You remember them. Yeah, I remember them because of Wind Waker specifically. Yeah, the ones in Wind Waker... Oh, whoops. Yeah, the ones in Wind Waker were real mean. What? Oh, no, it's timed. No, it's timed. No, it's timed. Alright, we need to pay rupees for bombs, too. Just be careful of the explosives. Alright, we need to hurry up. Alright, we need to get in there quickly and get that key. Alright, nice. Yeah, I didn't realize this was time, so... Or maybe it's, you know, counting how many bombs I used to clear it. Maybe it's counting how many bombs I used to clear it. And that also seems like it. I mean, it is expensive to get bombs, but, you know, that's okay. I kind of need them for this dungeon, so... No, hey there, Lurk. Hey, Pathogen, you're lurking? Have a blessed lurk on the dark side of the moon, yeah. You know, let's be nice to everyone. We need to be nice to all of our lurkers. You know, they're being, you know, very chill. They're chill. They're chill people. They are very, very chill people, and we like them. Oh well, watch out for the blade traps. Oh boy, watch out for nope ropes. You're like, nope, I don't want nothing to do with those ropes. I mean, that's pretty much what snakes are in real life. You don't want anything to do with them. Not unless you're like Vipera. Not unless you're like Vipera or something, or you know, Vexora. Those are the type of snakes that, you know, you want. And, you know, messing around with wild snakes is like, nope. I need to clear that piece out of the way. Right, yeah, glad I'm just fast enough to, you know, get through that. Alright, I just needed to dodge those, you know. Now watch out for keys. Watch out for keys and gels. Oh, well. Watch out for keys and gels. Now watch out for gels that, you know, pop out of the floor. Now 10 rupees, that's nice. It's good that the dungeon is giving you lots of rupees just in case. I think the rupee room does also respawn all the rupees that you get from it. You need to be kind of careful around the cracked floors. You need to be careful about cracked floors. Let's see, we have to get through this door. Alright, what's the boss here? Oh, it's Facade. I remembered it. Alright, I remember you from Link's Awakening. Oh no, you're actually worse in this game. Right, I remember. I remember now, you're actually worse in this game than in Link's Awakening. What? I missed? Yeah, somehow I missed. Alright, no way I'm gonna miss that time. Oh no. Nice, I fell. Alright. That's a bit unfortunate. Alright, we got him. Alright, yeah, I remember Facade from, you know, Link's Awakening, so yeah, he's actually worse in this game. He's actually a little bit harder in this game than he is in that one, yeah. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, I remember how to... I could think I remembered how to beat him. Yeah, it may have been a while since I played, you know, Link's Awakening, but, you know, I did play the remaster on the Switch, you know, once. So I definitely 100% remember. What do I have to do in this dungeon to make... That way... Right, You know, alright, do I want to go that way first? Whoa, whoops, I got sparks around here. Well, actually, sparks are a good thing because, you know, you can turn them into fairies. Like that. Yeah, you can turn sparks into fairies, so those guys are actually pretty good to fight. Alright, I'm pretty sure this is just to defeat every enemy room. Oh, the chest is actually up there, huh? There's gotta be a way to get up there. No, get out of here. Yeah, you're not knocking me into a hole, bat. Alright, now they're just trying to knock me into holes. Yeah, don't worry about the bats, don't worry about my minion. I have to, kill more of my, I have to kill more of my, more of my brethren. No. That's not good. No. I don't want to hurt bats. Bats are, are not bad guys. No. Alright, since I don't have anything that makes sound, I have no choice but to use bombs on these guys. Whoops. What, you're telling me that missed? Alright, there we go. Bombs. Now these are Pulse Voice. They're, they're rabbits of the not cute variety. They're more of the, they're more of the, they're the more of the Monty Python type of rabbit. Yeah, they're decidedly a not nice rabbit now. They're more of the Monty Python, I'm gonna murder you rabbit. Wait, I saw what they look like in, Phantom Hourglass. Yeah, that I saw what they look like in that game, so... Yeah, I remember what they look like in that game, so... We need to make our way around. Watch out for blade traps. Watch out for blade traps. They can be a little bit tight. Right now, we need to make our way around. Alright, do we have to kill all those guys again? No. Thank you. And I need to get over here. Alright, luckily I remember how to kill the boss. Yeah, I'm supposed to, feed it a bomb and then throw it in the spikes. Easier said than done, really. Alright, just because, the boss in this area. Alright, I remember how I'm supposed to beat the boss. I swear Yeah, I remember how to beat this guy. I remember how to beat this. Now watch out, he does do charges. I gotta watch out for when he charges. Gotta be ready to throw him in the spikes. Watch out for the charge attack. Now we gotta be ready to throw him. Alright, throw him into the spikes. And we managed to beat him without any damage. I guess he was easier. Oh, we got an ad break going on, well, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Alright, nice. We cleared out 2 bosses. And now we're gonna get ourselves the next Essence of Seasons. Right now, wait a minute. There we go. Alright, next set. Alright, now Gift of Time and Essence of Nature. Seed sprouted seasons change with the Gift of Time. Next, wait a minute. Alright, nice. 2 dungeons clear. 2 dungeons clear already. So that's good. Alright, next up is, I think Poison Moth Lair, where we have to fight Mothula. Yeah, I remember Mothula's from, Wind Waker. Thank you, Link. I too received part of the Gift of Time. I dreamt of a spool swamp in the west. Something is afoot there, but I can see no more. Link. Now, Let's see, where were the heart pieces in this game again? I remember one of them requiring... Alright, I remember one of them requiring... Right now, I definitely 100% remember one of them requiring, you know... Come on. I know you're old and falling apart, but you know, it could be a little more. Oh yeah, it's blocked by a rock and, you know, yeah, it was blocked by a rock, you know. I think it was blocked by a rock, you know. Alright, if I remember correctly, we did need... Oh, whoops. Yeah, we need to Rod of Seasons to get over there. Now we need to go that way. Whoops, that's not the correct way. Alright, whoa, watch out for levers. Alright, they're trying to lever on me. Oh yeah, we need to run to Maple so we can deliver the Lon Lon egg to her. Yeah, we just crash into her and get her that egg. So watch where you're going. You just hit Maple, the Great Witch's syrup, oh my. That's one of the Lon Lon eggs that we're all the rage with the girls now. That's just what I have been looking for. If you're a boy, you don't need it. I'll give you my doll for it. We got the Gaslight doll, which is pretty nice. Just been a sec for bumping into me. See ya. Alright, I guess it does. I mean, I guess... Wait, this is not the right way. Right. Alright, trying to, you know, remember my way around. Like, watch out for P-hats. Those guys are, you know... Oh yeah, I was supposed to, you know, change their seasons. Yeah, we need to change it to winter. You know, so we can get by that tree over there. Watch out for moblins that are, you know, shooting us with arrows. You need to change it to winter. I swear I remember where it is. It's down here. Yeah, we have to get on this side. Luckily, there's a stump not too far away. Oh, actually, we don't need to change it to winter. Alright, never mind. I guess I will just grab it. I'll grab that, you know, and get myself a heart piece. Alright, now let's go back. Alright, now. Alright, let's go back to the windmill for a little bit. Alright, I will go back to the windmill for just a little bit. Oh, watch out for these guys. Watch out for those guys. Watch out for moblins, they're kind of mean. You know, just a little mean. Well, alright, stop. Alright, now I need to, you know, pay attention and stop face tanking. I need to actually pay attention to what I'm doing and, you know, not just face tank my way through. You know, Link's not exactly tanky. It's not like Venom and, you know, Marvel Rivals. He is not tanky. just a little joke. Yeah. Whoop, come on now. Alright, now. Alright, I'm sorry, I'm kind of lacking in skill right now. No, at least it's relatively easy to, you know, get hearts back. That's all you have to do is, you know, typically cut grass. Chop or Octoroks, of course. You just have to be kind of careful of them. Ow. Don't get sniped in the face. I got sniped in the face. It's just, you know, got a huge spear, you know, it drove me, it just took out half a heart. And over here, since it's winter, we can get up here and grab this. Luckily, when we pick up a heart piece, you know, we do get some life back. I believe we can turn in secrets now that we've completed, you know, two dungeons. might as well go do that. I need to be a little bit more mindful of what I'm doing. At least yeah, we can go over here now. Yeah, the Oracle of Secrets is over here now. Welcome, Link. I am Pharaoh, Oracle of Secrets. This is the Hall of Secrets, where your secrets take form. I can give shape to powerful secrets that I remember. Do you know a secret to moving through time? Wait, where are we supposed to find? Wait, what were we supposed to do? I don't know. Maybe I'm supposed to, you know, put in the secrets that... Maybe I'm supposed to put in the secrets that I do remember. Right now, Right, that kind of confused me a little bit. You know, I'm kind of, you know, a bit slow, so sorry about that. Right now, I'll put in this secrets. And Alright, I'll put in this secret. Alright, there we go. One secret down. Alright, that's one secret. We got ourselves an extra heart container, which is pretty nice. Not gonna lie. Alright, now let's put in the next secret, shall we? Alright, lowercase w. We need pound sign like before. Alright, now we need 5 and G. Alright, that'll give us all the seeds that we need. Now I can hold more mystical seeds than before. Now I can hold like 50 seeds. Alright, now that's good. Alright, all the secrets that I have so far have been passed down. Alright, so, where do I, you know, take where do I take that now? No, we need to go to school spawn for that anyway. Alright, so I will save, alright. Alright, I will save for right now, and I will look for somebody to raid. And, tomorrow I'm gonna be playing on the Steam Deck for the first time. So that's gonna be really exciting. I'm gonna be playing Lunar 1. Yeah, I did get the Lunar Collection on Steam. So I do have that. Alright, let's see who we got. Alright, Alright, how about we raid... Alright, let's go raid. Alright, now. Yeah, I got a Steam Deck, yeah. Raid, Giant Tabby. Yep, I do have a Steam Deck, yeah. Giant Tabby, let's do that. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you had plenty of fun. Remember to fly like that and shine like the moon. For we your stuffed dreams are made of. And I appreciate all of you coming here for the stream. And remember, alright, and today's raid message is Moonbat Raid. Alright, now. Moonbat, alright, whoops. Moonbat Raid. There we go. See you later.